There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got two words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted Best Italian Restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Two-time.
Yes, sir.
You ready to do this?
Man, I'm ready.
The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
Football.
High school football.
Come on, bring it! Left! Blue 58! Blue
'All righty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stephen Rich alongside my partner in crime, the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Mr. Two-time Tommy McLean. We are live here, first round of the playoffs at the Hornets Nest, where South Gibson County is going to play host to our neighbors way to the west, the Trezevant Bears out of Memphis. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm glad to be here. It's Friday night. It's playoff time. It's football time.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Isn't it beautiful? South Gibson hosting its second ever playoff game in school history. South Gibson, a lot on the line tonight for both teams.
Right.
Win you in, lose you out.
That's right.
Win, be the first win in South Gibson's program history. Folks, I think this is the team to do it.
Yeah. It had a great season, and of course, been to the playoffs several times. But we got to get over that first round hump and get a little deeper in the playoffs. Hopefully, all the way to Cookville.
Absolutely. Well, Tommy, before we say or do anything else, I want to say something to the Crenshaw family. And I had he's a student here at South Gibson, and he has passed away. He took his own life earlier this week, and it's put a hamper and a damper on the entire Medina family and community.
Yeah.
And the Crenshaws are not, they are relatively new to this community, but they're very active, and several brothers and sisters that that go to school here. And I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers and News Talk as well, on behalf of News Talk and Tommy as well.
Yes, sir.
That to the Crenshaw family, that we love you, and that our thoughts and prayers go out with you, or go out to you. And I know this is an extremely challenging time, and I hope the good Lord will shine on you and give you some answers and some peace, and you can come to terms and peace with it. So, I want to say that first.
Yes, sir.
So,
and while we're at it, I want to send prayers out to the Crossett family. Drew was a coach over at Scotts Hill, and he died last Saturday, and they had his funeral yesterday. And just send out prayers to his wife Olivia and daughter Libby and the rest of his family. And
well, we're gonna have the pleasure of getting to watch the Hornets play football tonight against a good team. But there are some people hurting right now. We want you to know that we are thinking about you, and that you're in our family and prayers, or that they're in our thoughts and prayers rather. And we wish both of those families. I knew the Crenshaws, and you knew the Crossett, so we got that. We got that taken care of. So, all right, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Can't do anything else.
Nope.
Without saying a major thank you to Bradley Owens.
Right.
And they don't. It's simply not possible for us to do this without Bradley Owens.
Right.
And Bradley Owens stood up when you cover a game at the TSS, or that's under TSSAA guidelines. They charge a very large fee in order to carry their games. And I asked Bradley earlier in the week if he was interested in covering that fee so that we could stream this game tonight.
Right.
And Bradley immediately responded and said absolutely, he would love to do it. So without Bradley, we have no broadcast.
Right.
And so Bradley, and Bradley is a person, I know him well. He's a good guy, but also he's a very good lawyer.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. He's a very good lawyer. So
I want to send that happy belated birthday to him. I think his birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and I told him I'd see him at the Milan game, but I think he was hiding from me. But
he was hiding from you.
Well,
Oh, come on now.
No, we didn't. It was rainy. I didn't look for him, to be quite honest. But anyway, happy belated birthday, Bradley.
Absolutely. All right. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do that, I'm going to give you guys a full rundown of what we got going on tonight. We have our 2 senior spotlights coming up for you, and our hometown pharmacy senior spotlights, and that's number 63 Hayden Horn and number 72 Creighton, bringing the woods. We also have our quality fence players to watch, our precision auto body keys to victory, and the wireless dimensions. Check the stats, and last but not least, upcoming will be our Outback predictions. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back. Quick break.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts. 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
Hi, I'm Ian Usuanko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle, check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive.
All righty, folks, we're back in the saddle with you again. I told you the break would be a quick one. All right, folks. You all right over at Tommy?
Yeah, man, wind got me.
We're gonna have we're gonna go ahead and knock out our first senior spotlight, and everybody knows why we couldn't do it last week. That's old news, so we won't mention the fact that Milan is Milan. Nonetheless, our first senior spotlight of tonight is number 63, Mr. Hayden Horn. And Tommy and all of our fans, I'm going to talk to you about Hayden. Hayden has come a long, long way as a football player. And Tommy, I think he played his best game last Friday night against our biggest team, the Milan Bulldogs. He made several tackles in the backfield, and he flat out played. He played lights out. He really did. And, you know, Tommy, if tenacity and sticking it out is a quality that you need to be successful in life, Mr. Hayden's going to be extremely successful because, he didn't play a whole lot as a sophomore or as a junior. He played some as a junior, but he's played a bunch this year. He started, and glad to have him. Anywho, number 63, Hayden Horn. Hayden, I love you, brother. He is an inside linebacker. He plays offensive line. He's played here at South Gibson for 4 years. And see, I knew I liked this kid as soon as I met him. All-time favorite football player, Eric Berry.
Eric Berry.
My favorite all-time football player. His favorite pro football team is the Tennessee Titans. And his favorite college team is the Tennessee Volunteers. We asked Hayden, we said, Hayden, do you plan to attend college? And he said, yes, Middle Tennessee State University. Mitsu, home of the Blue Raiders.
That's right.
And he wants to attend and get into their aviation program. Now, Tommy, I used to sleep really well at night. I'd go to bed, I'd close my eyes, and I'd be out like a light.
Right.
Well, then I found out that Hayden's got a pilot's license.
Really?
So I don't sleep as well anymore. We asked Hayden, we said, Hayden, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And he responded with a classic answer. He said, God. Because no matter what I'm going through, I know he understands the hurt and the pain, and he's always my number one guy to turn to when I have a problem. Great answer. Great answer. We asked Hayden, we said, Hayden, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would that be? Listen to this, Tommy.
All right.
Don't give up. Even when you think it's getting too tough for you to handle, you can make it through it if you put your mind to it. And he left a Bible scripture, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
That's right.
Quoted a Bible verse on his senior spotlight.
There you go.
That's awesome. And we asked Hayden my favorite question. Hayden, how do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? His face turns blood red, and he starts scratching his neck, and he yells. That's about what you. That's about par for the course, isn't it, Tommy?
Yeah. That's. I've seen him turn blood red for sure.
All right. Well, Hayden, go Vols, baby. Go Vols. We're going to be looking for a coach, but go Vols. Glad to do that for Hayden. And that's our first Hometown Pharmacy senior spotlight for you tonight, Mr. number 63, Hayden Horn. Also, we've got another senior spotlight coming up for you in just a few minutes. But before we do that, Tommy, let's get a breakdown of Trezevant.
All right, Trezevant, hometown Memphis, coached by first-year coach Larry Franklin. I'm sorry, there we go. Assisted by Rodriguez Mosby and Antone Wellington, DeCurry Hampton, Jartarius Taplin, and Robert Smith. They finished 3-7 in their region last year. Of course, this year they're moving up to another region, Region 8-3A. This year, like I said, they won 3 games last year, and they've won better that this year. Finished with 4 and 6 with wins over Harding Academy, MLK Prep, Sheffield, and Melrose. And their losses coming to Memphis East, Wooddale, Lexington, Innsworth, Whitehaven, and Raleigh, Egypt. And, of course, several of those teams are very good teams, so nothing to be ashamed of on some of them losses. They have a senior-laden team, Stephen. They've got 12 seniors out of their 36 players listed on their roster are seniors. I'm sitting here looking at them warm up, and they're not as big as I thought they were going to be, but they are fast. They've got some speedsters on that team, so something to watch out for. And let's see, I think that's about all I have at this point. But
all right. Well, Tommy, the thing that jumps out to me on the breakdown of Trezevant is you look at their schedule. I mean, Innsworth.
Right. Yeah.
That's no joke. Whitehaven,
right.
Absolutely no joke.
No.
Of course, they lost really bad to Raleigh, Egypt.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, what we do know about tonight is we're going to play at Raleigh, Egypt next Friday night. The winner of this game will be at Raleigh, Egypt next Friday night.
Even if Raleigh, Egypt loses?
Raleigh, Egypt's already won.
Oh, they've already won.
They blew the doors off of Bolivar last Friday night.
Oh, okay.
They beat them 42-13.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
All right, Tommy. Well, let's shift over here, and we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we will be right back. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes! Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson. Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946, a heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today, 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
All right, folks, we're back live with you here. It's the first round of the playoffs. South Gibson County playing host to the Trezevant Bears. The Bears. Tommy, tell us something about South Gibson, brother. We're going to get a breakdown of SGC for our listeners. The winner of the brawl for it all over Milan.
That's right. South Gibson Hornets, of course, hometown right here in Medina, Tennessee, coached by head coach Scott Stidham, assisted by Jim Fischel and Justin Truitt, Bronson Stewart, Dylan Blurton. Of course, finished the year 8-2 with only losses coming to the number 1 seed Covington and that much bigger school, Crockett County. But big wins all year long, especially finishing the last game last week with a big win over Milan. Like I said, not a whole lot more to say. Everybody, we're just kind of updating you what we do every week for South Gibson. But like I said, looking for their first playoff win.
Well, Tommy, it would make history right here.
Yeah.
It really would. We're getting to host our second ever playoff game.
Right.
And, you know, we're I tell you what, the Hornet Nation's fired up and charged up, man. You know, and I didn't realize what kind of crowd that we brought to Milan last week.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Man, our stands were full.
Yeah.
I mean, that place was packed out.
Right.
It was absolutely full. So, you know, I'm proud of Hornet Nation. So, Tommy, without any further ado,
right,
we're going to do our second senior spotlight.
All right.
And you know, Tommy, I'm never partial, and I try to be as fair and, you know, equal, you know, calling the kids and what I see and you know whatnot. But this one particular young man is partial to me, and it's probably because I've known him longer than any of them except for my own kid. Creighton's family is the very first family that me and my wife and Caleb got to know when we moved to Medina way back when. As soon as we moved, we had signed up for football and over in the City League, and Creighton and Caleb were on the same football team. And you talk about a transformation. When I first met Creighton, he was a little fat kid.
Really?
He was a little, you know, wasn't a little fat kid. He was a short fat kid.
Short, chunky kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Not anymore.
No.
He's a lean, mean tackling machine nowadays. Number 72, Creighton, bringing the woods. Tommy, one of my favorite players, man. He plays with passion, and he goes hard all the time, and it shows up.
Yeah, and not only that, you know, steps up where you need him to. Last week, made the move over to tight end.
That's right.
For the first time, I think, in forever that South Gibson ran a tight end. And Creighton took that job and did a good job at it.
He did a bang-up job at it. You know, Creighton is the kind of kid that you could line up. You know, you could line him up at nose guard,
right,
or tailback or at receiver.
Just wherever you ask him,
and he's going to do the job.
Right.
He can do it well. Well, Creighton, obviously, he's number 72. He plays defensive line and
88 on offense.
He's 88 on offense. I think he swaps jerseys. I don't know what he does.
Yeah.
He's played at South Gibson for four years, and his favorite pro football player is Bo Jackson. It's the first time we've heard that.
Bo's a good one now.
His favorite pro football team is the Tennessee Titans. His favorite college football team is the Tennessee Volunteers. I'm just kidding. He said Bama. I know. Ugh, bandwagon. Sorry. All right, we asked Creighton. We said, Creighton, do you plan to attend college? And if so, where and why? And he said, yeah, I have yet to decide where I'd like to attend college or lineman school. If I do decide to attend college, it'll be at the University of Tennessee at Martin, but I'm still undecided on my major. I also may, and going to lineman school, it's a great opportunity.
Right.
I mean, guys, linemen, they work really hard, and it's pretty dangerous, but then they get paid well.
Oh, yeah.
We asked Creighton who the most influential person in your life was, and he responded with a great answer. He said, my dad. He's always been the most influential person in my life. He has always taught me I must work hard for the things I want in my life. My goal is to one day be as compassionate, loyal, and caring of a father and husband as he is. What a great honor! What a great honor to Shane.
Yes, sir.
That's a great honor, and all those things are true about Shane. I know them very well. We asked Creighton if you could give one-on-one advice to a freshman, what would it be? To succeed as a South Gibson football player, you must focus and play your hardest. Don't walk at practice unless you want to do bear crawls. But most importantly, have fun. Great answer.
Yep.
Just a great answer. And my favorite question is how do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? When Coach starts pacing and everyone knows to watch out. Well, folks, that's the end of Creighton Senior Spotlight, and I want to say something. Creighton's pawpaw is the tomato man, and I'm gonna tell you something. You ever tried to do something really, really hard and a bunch of times, and you just suck at it?
Yep.
I cannot grow a tomato to save my life. Mr. Larry, you drive over there to his house. He's got tomato plants taller than I am with
big old red ones.
Big giant tomatoes that are as big as big as an end of a baseball, and got them lined up. Man. And it drives me crazy. And he comes over and he says, "Well, you quit growing them. I'll bring them to you." Miss Andrew will bring them to me. He'll bring them to me because he knows my wife loves them. I hate them, but they piss me off because I can't grow them. Mr. Larry can grow them. Mr. Larry can grow them like it ain't nobody's business. So, well, Shane and Kelly and Colby, you guys should be very proud of your son and your brother and your grandson. I know I certainly am, and he's a great football player. So,
yep.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we'll be right back. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. We're 30 minutes before the first round of the playoffs here at the Hornets' Nest. 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
If you see it, hear it, or read it in West Tennessee, Sarah of Jackson will beat it. Sarah will meet or beat any dealer's advertised price on a new Chevy, Cadillac,
Buick, GMC, Kia, or Pre-owned.
Nobody can match our service, price, or selection. We will not be undersold.
There's a reason Sarah's number one.
Get to Sarah of Jackson now on Stonebridge Boulevard and shop 24/7 at sarahjackson.com. Sarah of Jackson, one destination, so many choices.
Hi, I'm Ian Usuanko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pest and termite. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts. 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
All right, we're back in the saddle with you here. 26 minutes before kickoff. And coming up for you here are players to watch, our keys to victory, our check the stats. Tommy, before we do anything else, I want to say thank you to Bradley Owens.
Yes,
He's
sir.
right there on your screen, folks. And Bradley stepped up and he sponsored this broadcast for you tonight. And it's a very large fee that the TSS or money sign AA charges in order for us to do this, and without Bradley we would not have a stream tonight. So and Tommy, Bradley's the guy you want in your corner.
Sure.
Unfortunately we need lawyers from time to time, and their firm handles all types of law, including family law and real estate and, or wills and trusts, and they do it all. Criminal defense, they do it all. And they've been in business a long time, and you want somebody that's been doing this a long time that's in your corner. If you get into a legal situation, and there's nobody better than Bradley Owens, and you can hear on his commercial his cell phone number. He gives everybody his cell phone number, 234-2400. That's the number I call when I need him. All right, folks. Well, here we go. We have our quality fence players to watch coming up for you right now. This week, I went with 4 players for South Gibson. We normally only do 3, but it's a first round of the playoffs. So we're going with 4 tonight. And first up on that list is number 55, Ryan Black, tied with number 14, Dustin Moore. And the reason I put both of those names on there is last week South Gibson went 2 miling in a swamp.
Right.
It was a nasty, nasty mess out there. And Tommy, we did not have a single.
I know it. Not
a single bad snap or snap go over the center's head or between his legs. They were all on point. Dustin and Ryan, it was a huge part of us winning that ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Because what happened to Milan? They had how many bad snaps and bad exchanges did they have? A bunch.
Exactly.
It had a huge effect on the game.
Especially that right there at the end.
It had a huge effect on the game. So, those 2 are players to watch for you tonight. It's a little foggy, a little dreary out here tonight. So that if you can't get a snap, you know what? You can't execute an offense.
Right.
So those are 2 of your players to watch. Also, just in honor of last week, number 16, Levi Schlesinger.
Yes,
Tommy, he went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He was in on 18 tackles. That's absurd.
Right.
Just absurd. He was in on 18 tackles. I don't even know how to respond to that. I know people that play half a season and don't get 18 tackles.
Well, everybody said, what's his number? You don't have to worry about his number. Just look for the ball. You'll find him.
That's right. And then also, number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister. Be looking out for Dre tonight. He's been playing very well for South Gibson as well. All right, for Trezevant, Tommy, I've got number 1. He's a linebacker.
Yeah, a good one.
Ja'Cory Jolly. Tommy, this guy is a head hunter.
Right.
And, you know, a wise man once told me that what you can do on a football field legally would get you thrown in prison.
Right.
On the streets or in public.
Yeah.
This guy is a head hunter. I was watching him on film. He was making tons of tackles.
Yeah.
Also, number 8, a little of a weird number for a defensive lineman, but they line him up at tackle and at nose guard. But he also plays fullback for him some.
Right.
He can move, and when he's coming to block you, none of our linebackers or corners are going to have any luck getting out of a block from him because he's just going to knock you smooth over. He might knock you in the ground. You might have to dig your rear end out of China to get done here. And number 7, their quarterback, Sammy Swing. Tommy,
that's a great name. I love that name. Sammy Swing.
Yeah, they call him S squared.
Right.
They call him S squared around town. Tommy, what to look for out of Trezevant tonight? They like to throw the ball some,
right?
And they execute a screen pass really well.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to be ready. We're gonna have to be ready for that. And what Sammy, their quarterback, Swing, he rolls out, and if the pass isn't open, he just runs with it. But he can run.
Yeah.
He's a true dual threat quarterback. So, all right, those are your players to watch.
I want to throw another player in to watch for Trezevant. Is number 2. He's the fastest kid on their team, and he's kind of like our CJ. They got him listed at 5'8", and I think they fudged that about 3 inches. He's only probably about 5'5", 5'6", but he is fast. So
was that with cleats on, 2 pairs of socks, and standing on carpet?
Maybe, and I don't know, but they fudged it a little bit, I think. But he's number 2, and like I said, if he gets around the end, watch out because he's got some speed.
All right, there's your quality fence players to watch. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we'll come back with our Precision Auto Body keys to victory and our wireless dimensions, check the stats, and last but not least, our Outback predictions. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS.com.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
All right, we're back in the saddle with you again here. We're gonna go ahead and get started on our next segment of our pregame here. It's the Precision Auto Body keys to victory. Tommy, last week I had 4 keys to victory.
Yeah.
And they were all the exact same thing. This week I'm going with don't let the moment be too big for you for South Gibson. Offensively, don't let the moment be too big for you. Play your game. Most of these kids have started in their positions for multiple years. Hey, play your game. Play your game. Don't let – I know all these kids, about all they've heard all year long is win a playoff game, win a playoff game, win a playoff game. And But I'm going to tell you something, Tommy. You look over there and see the kids that Trezevant brought with them.
Yeah, I spoke too soon a while ago. I said they didn't look too big. That they left all their 50s and 70s weren't out there on the field yet. They've got a couple kids that are tipping over 300 pounds out there.
Oh yeah, and they get nasty. They get after it up front. So don't let the moment be too big for you. Also, Tommy, I think offensively for us, I want to see us jump on them early.
Right.
I want to see first 2 possessions us drive down the field and score.
Yeah,
is what I want to see. And then last but not least, certainly not least, don't turn the football over.
Yeah.
Don't turn the football over. Protect the football. Protect the game. Protect your lead. Win the ball game.
Yeah.
Don't turn the football over.
Yeah, I want to throw a couple of it's going to be imperative that they wrap up on their tackles. Don't let these guys get extra yards after contact. Make your contact and wrap up. So I don't want to see a lot of busted runs where you've got him stop for a 1 or 2 yard gain and he gets out and breaks it for a 40 yard. You know what I'm saying? And don't let the speed get you.
Right. So we shall see here. We're 17 minutes before kickoff here in the first round of the playoffs, where South Gibson's playing host to the Bears. Out of Trezevant. All right, Tommy, defensively, keys to victory, brought to you by the fine folks at Precision Auto Body. Tommy, I want to give a little shout-out here to Precision Auto Body before we go to the defensive keys.
Yeah.
My young'un had a collision about 2 weeks ago, and I thought for sure they were going to total the car out. Precision's got that thing looking brand new.
Really?
They got it looking brand new. So if you have an issue arise, whether it's major or minor, or you just want a new paint job, you got an older car and looking ugly, you want a new paint job.
They can fix you up.
The fine folks at Precision, Mark and Kim Hardy, and they've been in business a long time. They're right there on the Milan Medina Highway, right in between Milan and Medina, on your right if you're heading towards Milan. And you should stop in and give them a shot at your business. Or, if you have a major collision like I'm involved with right now, what the beautiful thing about it was, Tommy, they had a rental car waiting on me.
Wow.
When I got there. I didn't have to hassle with getting a ride over to get the rental car and They had one there.
That's great.
Pick it up. So, big shout out and thank you to Precision Auto Body. All right, Tommy, defensively, what I've seen on film from Trezevant, we must be ready to defend the screen pass.
Yeah.
Must be ready. Kind of one of their go-to plays there, and we got to be ready for it. And, Tommy, I'll say this, and I say this with say this lightly. We have done a good job of defending what screen passes we've seen this year.
Yeah, especially the last 4 or 5 games. A couple of games earlier in the year, I was getting kind of worried. Was it
FRA,
Franklin Road? Yeah. They ran the screen quite efficiently, and but I think we learned from that. And the last 4 or 5 games, we've covered that screen pretty good.
We really have. All right, Tommy. Secondly, defensively for South Gibson is don't get beat deep.
Yeah.
I promise you, Trezevant is going to load up, and their quarterback, Sammy Swing, he's got
an arm.
He's got an arm and can throw it 50 yards.
Yeah.
And they got some receivers that can run. Don't get beat deep. So that's going to be another key to victory. And, Tommy, where they may have the advantage of the size up front,
right.
We have the advantage of being quick.
Right.
And, we've got some kids that are just nasty up front, like Connor Warren and Creighton. I want to see Creighton especially use this size use your small size to your advantage. Be quicker, faster off the ball, and don't let them get their hands on you. If they can't get their hands on you, they can't block you.
That's right.
Get in the backfield and break the plays up. So that's what I've got for you defensively. Folks, we are 13 minutes before kickoff here in the first round of the playoffs, hosted by the TSSAA. We're at the Hornets' Nest, where the Hornets are playing host to the Trezevant Bears. 13 minutes before kickoff. Tommy, the wireless dimensions, check the stats.
There you go.
And I guess this will be your final stats for the regular season. Your regular seating rushing leader for South Gibson County was none other than number 23, Dre McAllister. Dre ended the regular season with 98 carries for 1,010 yards.
Wow.
Averaging 10.8. You know what, Tommy? We're going to pause for a second. The moment of silence here. We'll be right back, folks. All righty. That was the national anthem brought to you by South Gibson County Marching Hornets. And, Tommy, you know they always do a bang-up job.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Do we ever find out where they placed in their competitions? I know they do.
I don't know very many band folks.
Right.
They probably want it as good as they are.
Yeah, they're good, I'm telling you. and I want to say one thing for the Trezevant. All the players over there during the national anthem were standing. Most of them had their helmets in the air, showing some respect.
I love to see that. A round of applause over there to the Trezevant Bears. We're 10 minutes before kickoff here at South Gibson County in the first round of the playoffs. All right, we're going to go back to our wireless dimensions, check the stats. And Tommy, I was down reading. I couldn't see that they were fixing to do the moment of silence and all that. Sorry about that, folks. All right, your rushing title leader for the regular season goes to number 23, Dr. Dre McAllister, the Crazy Legs. He had 98 carries for 1,010 yards, averaging 10.3 yards per carry and 12 touchdowns. Second on the list, not far behind, is C.J. Sharp with 134 carries for 864 yards, averaging 6.4 yards per carry and 8 touchdowns. Third on that list is Calum Rich with 67 carries for 674 yards, averaging 10.06 yards per carry and 6 touchdowns. And then fourth on that list is Dustin Moore. Dustin has 66 carries for 164 yards, averaging 2.5 yards per carry and 4 touchdowns. Your passing leader is also Dustin Moore, number 14. He is 48 of 85 with a 56.4% completion percentage. That's always hard to say. 56.4% completion rate. And he has 628 yards and 6 touchdowns. So Dustin's arm and his legs have accounted for 10 touchdowns total on the season. Our leading receiver is Will Corbin, number 9, Will Corbin. He has 19 receptions on the year for 337 yards, averaging 17.7 yards per catch and 3 touchdowns. And second on the receiving list is Calum Rich with 11 receptions for 135 yards, averaging 12.2 yards per catch and 1 touchdown. Defensively, the Hog Mollies up front. Tommy, Levi and Creighton, Levi Schlesinger, number 16, and number 72/88, Creighton Woods, were in a dogfight for the tackling leader.
Right.
All the way up till week 8. and we played Covington that week, and we know what happened.
Right.
So Creighton got shorted a game and a half. So Levi jumped out on him, and especially after the game, Levi played against Milan.
Right.
Levi is your leading tackler for the third year in a row for South Gibson for the regular season. Levi has accounted for 87 tackles, 29 solo, 58 assists, 2 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions in one game. Second on that list is Creighton, bringing the Woods. He has accounted for 59 tackles, 23 solo, 36 assists, 3 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 forced fumbles. And third on that list, and new to the list after Friday night, number 11, Chandler Carey.
Wow.
Jumped up to third on the tackling list. And he has 58 tackles, 15 of which were solo, 43 assists, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 forced fumble. There are your wireless dimensions. Check the stats. And without further ado, two-time Tommy, let me hear your prediction, the Outback prediction for tonight's game. Or is it my turn to go first? I don't care. You go. I go.
I am predicting South Gibson by a score of 33-18.
33-18. And I'm taking South Gibson 35, Trezevant 13. Doesn't matter. I've already won.
Well, if we're going to carry this on, it's
hey,
I've
already won, man. I gave you a chance to get out last week, and you failed miserably again. So
I won last week.
You failed miserably.
But I won.
But you still failed miserably. Me and Tommy had a little side bet going, and he owes me dinner for getting the most predictions correct. And we were neck and neck there for a minute. I jumped out early. I'm glad I did, because if I hadn't, he would have won. 6 minutes before the start of the game. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Hi, I'm Ennis Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at wdjackson.com.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts, 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
All right, we're back in the saddle with you again. South Gibson won the coin toss and elected to receive. They are lined up under the tarp down there, getting ready to run through the tunnel that's been made for them by the band and the color guard. And Tommy, it's almost football time in Medina, Tennessee.
Yeah, you know, Trezevant elected not to run out, just stayed on the side. And
look at big number 59 carrying the shield out, the South Gibson flag here, and the Hornets come running through the tunnel. Here we go, man. We're about to get this all kicked off and underway.
Come the cheerleaders through the tunnel.
All righty, Tommy. I'm glad to be doing this alongside you again here.
Yes, sir.
It's been a lot of fun, man, and I appreciate the radio station for not firing me and hiring you full time instead of me. I appreciate that. And a big shout out to Bradley Owens, attorney at law, and Hardy Martin, the law firm Hardy Martins and Owens. They really hooked us up, man.
Yeah, you know, I had a lot of dealings with Bradley. Of course, I was retired from the police department, worked in the court for 17 years, and saw a lot of Bradley. And I can't say that I liked a lot of lawyers, but I like Bradley.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, that's who you want, Tommy.
That's right.
All right, number 7 has got the ball all teed up for the Bears. That is Sammy Swing, their quarterback.
Sammy Swing.
Back deep is number 23, Dre McAllister, and Rudy Jenkins. Ball is underway and be squibbed and be fielded cleanly right on the 35-yard line by number 21, Cameron Bedin. South Gibson will be moving from right to left on your screen. South Gibson in the black jerseys, Trezevant in the white jerseys. All right, Dustin Moore comes out to lead the troops out on the field. The ball will be placed on the far hash mark. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen. South Gibson starts with 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom. In the backfield with Dustin is number 25, C.J. Sharp. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp rumbles forward, bangs forward for about 7 yards. Right up the middle goes number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. That'll be a nice pickup of about 7 yards. Looks like closer to... We're going to give it 7. I'm going to say 7 right now, Tommy. Straight up the middle. First play. That's the way to start this contest, Tommy.
That's
right up the middle goes number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. Ball will still be on the far hash mark. And South Gibson comes back to the line. Moore awaits the snap. Going to be receiver way to the bottom, 2 to the top. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff again to Sharp. No, Moore calls his own number, looking for run room around the right side. Finds some, cuts up the field, finally going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up chunk yardage. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore.
Yeah, that's way better than his 2-yard average.
He's significantly better than his 2-yard average. That will advance the ball past the 50-yard marker, and will put the ball on the 48-yard line. First and go for your Hornets. South Gibson again on the far hash mark. And Hornets get the play call, comes in. Going to be a standard set for South Gibson. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Moore awaits the snap. Man in motion is McAllister going to snap. And we have a... looks like,
may have been offsides.
Yeah, it looks like Trezevant got ahead of itself. And number 57 is going to get an earful about that from the coach.
Yeah,
coach is screaming at him from here. I can see it.
yeah, he tried to guess the snap count. And actually, I think the motion man kind of threw him off. And he moved as soon as the motion man did.
So that'll give South Gibson 5 free yards, 11 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson in its first drive, far hash mark. Going to be one receiver to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for run room around the left side, cuts up the field, and got thumped pretty good on that tackle, Tommy, but gets up cleanly.
Well, he lost his footing. Was more so than the hit, but he did get hit hard on the end of it, but he lost his footing trying to make that cut.
And, Tommy, we're going to have a first down. Hornets. Ball will be moved to the near hash mark now and be placed right on the 38-yard line for South Gibson. It'll be first and go from the 38. Standard set. No, I take that back. 2 receivers to the top. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle, rumbles forward, and will finally be brought down, but not before picking up about 7 yards. Straight up the middle goes number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister. No, Tommy, they don't give him quite as much as I thought. They're going to be about a 5-yard gain right there. All right. Play comes in. Ball still on the near hash mark. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. Standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward and will be about a 4-yard gain. Straight up the middle goes number 25, a C, a J, Sharp. So that'll bring up a first third down of the evening for the Hornets with 10 minutes left here in the first quarter of action. Ball will be placed right on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, about 2 yards short.
Bring up third down and 2. Ball right on the 30. And, Tommy, officials are stopping it here for something.
Yeah.
And now they started it back. I think there was a breakdown in communication. All right. 2 receivers to the top for your Hornets. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff again to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward. First down, Hornets. Number 25, a C.J. Sharp just bashes his way through the front line of the Bears and picks up about 5 yards. No, it does pick up 5 yards for the first down. 9 minutes and 38 seconds. South Gibson working on its 4th set of fresh downs in this current drive. 2 receivers to the top and none to the bottom for the Hornets. Moving from right to left. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Whoa, ball is loose and it's fielded.
Wow.
I don't no idea what happened, Tommy. The ball just went flying in the air backwards about 10 yards, and it'll be first down Bears.
Yeah.
What happened, Tommy?
Well, Dustin was going to do the handoff where he puts it in, then he decides whether he's going to hand it or keep it himself. and I think he kind of right in the middle of his decision. The running back was going forward, and he just didn't get it pulled out, and it just went flying.
I mean, it went back 20 yards nearly.
Yeah.
So the Bears will take over possession with the ball on the 46-yard line on the far hash mark. The Bears moving from left to right in the all-white jerseys. All right, Sammy takes the snap. Going to be a handoff, looking for running room. Ran the right side, goes number 2. And a great job by South Gibson's defense, stretching him out wide and getting him pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
So he's going to actually lose about 4 yards on the carry.
About 5.
That was Tavarius Hunter on the carry for the Bears.
Yeah, and we've always said Creighton was fast, and he stayed with that fastest man on Trezevant's team.
Oh, yeah. All right, ball will be on the 40-yard line near hash mark. 9:08 left in the first half of action. South Gibson 0, the Bears 0. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Bears. Man in motion is Reed. Takes the snap, looking to pitch it out. No, calls his own number. Does the quarterback number 7, Sammy, swing. And there was a pitch man over there, but Sammy just lowered his shoulder and picked up what he could and going to be credited about 2 yards.
Yeah. Third and long.
Third down and 16 here, and be watching for the bomb or the screen pass, one of the two. And what I'd be looking for out of the Bears. 8:40 left in the first quarter of action. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS.com. All right, going to split him out wide, looking to throw here. Takes the snap, does swing, going to fire it up across the middle, and pass is going to be intercepted by number 6, Caleb Rich, looking for return yardage. Going to find some, got some head blockers, still rumbling, and finally going to be brought down, but not before returning the ball about 40 yards up the field. First down, Hornets.
Yeah, so one turn, we talk about turnovers every week, and of course, the Hornets answered their one turnover and got the ball back with a turnover of their own. So
we have a flag on the field, Tommy.
It's probably going to be a block in the back. I'm going to move them back. It's going to be during the run back, so possession will stay with the Hornets, but it's going to be probably going to be about a 25-yard penalty.
Oh, all right. So we'll see where they put the ball after the interception by Rich. So nonetheless, South Gibson does not give up any points, and they didn't. Matter of fact, they didn't give up a yard from the original yard mark.
No, they
effectively right here. It was a decent punt.
Right.
So, nonetheless, South Gibson takes over. First and goal, ball on the 35-yard line near hash mark. Standard set for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room, ran the left side, and finally will be upended, but not before rolling up the field for a modest gain. Goes number 23, McAllister, Tommy.
Yeah, he run to the short side, and he just basically run out of room over there. He had the sideline help make the tackle.
So they're going to credit him with 1 yard on the carry. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. South Gibson 0, Trezevant Bears 0. 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Sharp. Going to be a handoff to, going to be pitched out to Rich. Rich looking for running room and looking to cut up the field. Breaks one tackle, rumbles forward, and picks up about 6 yards around the right end. That was a nice little roll-off of him right there, Tommy. Goes number 6, Caleb Rich. So that'll bring up a third down and manageable for your Hornets. Ball will be moved to the far hash mark. So it'll bring up third down and a long 3 or a short 4. No, we'll call it 3. I call it 3. Third down and 3 for your Hornets. All righty. South Gibson comes out with 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Man in motion is Rich. And going to be a handoff to CJ. CJ rumbles forward and going to be really close to first down yardage, Tommy.
I think he got it.
And the officials are going to stop probably. No, first down Hornets, number 25, the bowling ball. A Sharp rumbles forward and picks up first down yardage. That'll advance the ball all the way to the 46-yard line of South Gibson. Ball is still on the far hash mark. Dustin and company, Moore and company waiting the play call from the sidelines. And It'll bring up a first and go for your Hornets. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Rich, man in motion, going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister breaks it loose. It's a foot race to the end zone. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Hornets with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson strikes first with a run around left end. Goes number 23, Crazy Legs, McAllister. Touchdown Hornets.
Yeah, that was good. Of course, that's been the bread and butter scoring play here the last couple of weeks, and it didn't look like it was developing real good at the start, but they kept with it, and Crazy Legs got the ball and ran basically untouched.
All righty. The PAT unit will come on for South Gibson. And Bell on for the snap, kick, and ooh. And that was ugly, Tommy.
Yeah.
That was ugly with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 6, the Bears 0. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
All right, balls all teed up for the Hornets. Back deep is number 11, and number 11 is Ferlandis Nori, and number 2 is Tavorius Hunter. All right, Bell's got the ball all teed up, and they're going to squib kick it right in the middle, and will be fielded by number 11, looking for returning room around the left side. Finds a lane, and finally going to be brought down, still scrapping for yards, but will finally be drugged to the ground right on the 40-yard line. Goes number 11, Ferlandis Nori of the Bears. So the Bears will take over for their second possession after the touchdown drive by your Hornets. Ball will be placed right on the 40, take that back, they're right on the 41-yard line on the far hash mark. The Bears are in the all-white jerseys, and the Hornets are in the all-black. Want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you by Bradley Owens, attorney at law. Thank you, Bradley. All right, man in motion. Going to be a handoff to him, looking for running room around the left side, and finds a little bit, cuts it up the field, lowers his shoulder, and finally will be brought down, but not before picking up a pretty good run there by Joshua Reed.
About 8 yards. That's a load, man, when he gets going.
Yeah, they've got Reed listed at 5'8", 200 pounds.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Not about 6 yards, about 5 yards, 5-6 yard gain.
All right, so that'll bring up second down and 4 for the Bears. They're on the far hash mark. And Tommy, they come out in some really weird offensive sets here. They're gonna have almost double wing. You know, they're coming out with some funky sets here. They're going to split out number 11, and number 7 calls his own number and looking for running room up the middle, finds some, and will rumble forward for about 10 yards. Goes number 7, Sammy Swing for the Bears, so that'll be their first down of the night. And, Tommy, it was a quarterback designed run play.
Yeah, just take the snap, go right up behind the big bodies, and get what you can get.
So ball will be placed on the 44-yard line, far hash mark. All right, Sammy sends a man in motion. Ball is loose on the ground, and number 7 does a good job there on the bad snap, does swing, and just wisely falls on it. So that'll back them up about 5 yards, and they lose it down. So that's worse than a false start.
Yeah.
Actually going to lose 6 yards.
And the down.
So that'll put them at second down and long here. And Tommy, I'm going to tell you, it's fourth down here. They're not going to punt.
No,
they're not going to punt.
You know,
if they were on their 30 or 20, they would, but they're not going to punt from here. I know that sounds crazy, but they are not. Illegal formation here for the Bears, it looks like to me. All right, number 7 calls his own number. He breaks a tackle and looking for running room around the left side, up the middle, finds a hole, and still rumbling forward. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up chunk yardage. Goes number 7, Swing, on the carry.
You got the first down. He I thought we were going to have him wrapped up there, but he broke out of the bunch and got over there and got good yardage.
So, all right, number 7, Swing, picks up the first down for the Bears. That ball will be right on the 30-yard line, the near hash mark. The Bears moving from left to right. All right, they come out here with 2 wingbacks, 2 receivers to the bottom, and 1 to the top. Swing looking for the snap, sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Going to be a quarterback design run, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, but rumbles forward and picks up about 5 yards, Tommy.
Yeah.
And Tommy does a good job right there, man, just lowering his shoulder and rumbling forward for first down yardage. Goes number 7, Sammy Swing.
Yeah, he following the block. You sent number 8, the big guy, in motion, and he just kind of followed in behind him.
All right, ball. That'll advance the ball to the 26-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Bears. Be watching for them to throw the ball, Tommy. It's a good position for them to throw it. 2nd down and manageable. All right, Swing sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. They're going to be a quarterback design run, and he will not pick up much right there. Going to be brought down.
No, he lost yardage in.
So, Tommy, I think that was a busted play, Tommy. He took the snap, and it looked like it was going to be a run to the left, but he
took it, went to the right.
He went to the right. I think that was a busted play.
Oh, face mask.
And we have a face mask against the Hornets, so that'll give them a automatic first incidental face mask.
Yeah, it's 5 yards, not automatic on the face
mask. Okay, so not automatic. It'll just give them 5 free yards and a free down. Gotcha. All right, so the Bears come back to the line of scrimmage now, 2nd down and 3. And they send a man in motion. And quarterback calls his own number, rumbles, looking to throw, finds a man over the middle, and pass nearly picked off.
Yeah.
And Sharp had 2 hands on it.
Yeah.
And Tommy, I like the play call there from the Bears. They looked like they were going left. The quarterback said, no, I'm going to roll right, and they slipped a tight end out of the back there and nearly had him open, but CJ did a good job of knocking it down, but I nearly thought he picked it. I almost thought he picked it.
Yeah, the Bears had 2 guys over there, and if he'd have thrown to the short man, he'd have probably had good yardage, but he tried to go to the deeper man and threw it low, and it was almost picked.
3rd down and 3 here for the Bears. Double shifts going on here. Is that not a flag?
Yeah.
Surely that's a flag. Going to throw it up into the end zone. Pass is going to be intercepted there. Number 10,
so that's
Stidham.
Be a touchback.
Jumps up and gets the ball.
Decline the penalty.
And Tommy, it's a good job right there by Nolan Stidham. Went up, got the ball, came down with it even after the penalty. I'm sure he didn't see the penalty flags before the play. The quarterback threw the ball up in the air, and Stidham went up and got it. So that'll be a touchback. First down, Hornets. How about that, Tommy? That's 2 picks on the night for your Hornets. So we're going to decline the penalty. And Tommy, I'm sitting here going, that's a penalty. He went and threw the ball up, and Stidham said he didn't care. He's going up to get the football. Went up, got it, came down with it in the end zone. That pass was intended for number 11 for Landis Norrie of the Bears. So the South Gibson County Hornets will have the ball on the 20-yard line, moving from right to left. I want to remind all of our fans that are watching tonight that tonight's action is brought to you in part by Centennial Bank.
Yeah. Thing about Stidham's interception, he did a great job at keeping his feet in bounds because he was right back here toward the end of the end zone.
All right, man in motion is McAllister, and Sharp hit, rolling off, still scrapping forward. And Tommy, he was hit in the backfield, rolled off of it, and
he got about a 2-yard gain.
So, yeah, going to give him 2 yards on the tough carry there for number 25, Sharp. Waiting for the play call. The ball will be right in the middle of the field. Can't call the hash mark because it's right in the middle. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 6, Trezevant 0. South Gibson did a good job of turning away the Bears last drive. Standard set for South Gibson. Man in motion. No, going to be handoff to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room up the middle. Finds a crease, rumbles forward, and will be really close to first down yardage. Maybe a yard short.
Yeah.
On the carry goes number 25, C.J. Sharp. And, Tommy, how about the offensive line for South Gibson?
Hey.
How about Spencer Lacewell? How about Ryan Black?
Yeah.
How about Connor Warren? How about Creighton Woods?
Yes, sir.
How about Hayden Horn? Man, they've pushed Trezevant guys around.
Yeah, and those aren't small guys up there, so doing a great job.
All right, be third down and really short one for the Hornets. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be handoff. No, Dustin calls his own number. He rumbles forward and picks up about 10 yards. Straight up the middle goes number 14, Dustin Moore. He called his own number.
Yeah.
First down, Hornets.
And you know what? He had a little juke move in the middle of that.
Big boy can dance.
Yeah, he didn't just bow his head down and go forward. He had a little juke in there.
The big boy can dance. So the ball will be moved or will be advanced all the way out to the 39-yard line. First and go for the Hornets. Ball is right in the middle of the field. Standard set for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room, and he was hit in the backfield.
Ball on the ground.
And
who's got it?
It's a turnover. Got a hit in the backfield.
Yeah,
Trezevant's football.
Good field position.
Yikes, Tommy. That's 2 turnovers already on the night.
Yeah, you know there's some moisture in the air, but that's not the problem. That field has took a lot of water this week. That ground is still wet.
All righty, so the ball will be on the 38-yard line. Well, he was hitting the backfield. They were on the 39, handing the ball off. Nonetheless, the Bears take over on the 38 with 2:01 left in the first quarter, and Swing takes the ball, looking for running room around the left side. Going to be brought down from the back.
Yardage.
Yeah, number 14, Dustin Moore, did a good job of pursuing the play and bringing him down in the backfield. Tommy, he may actually have gotten back to the line of scrimmage for number 7, Sammy Swing.
I think they're going to give him forward progress, but yeah. Well, they may actually gave him a little gain. Yeah, about a half-yard gain.
Well, on the scoreboard, it's going to be a 1-yard gain, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball on the near hash mark. South Gibson in the all-black. All right, going to be handoff to number 12, looking for running room around the left side, and we have a flag down, Tommy.
Yeah.
But South Gibson's defense does a good job of stopping the stretch play right there on the jet. That was number 12, Trevon Poulin, on the carry for the Bears. But we have a flag down, Tommy. We'll stop and wait to see what the flag is.
Yeah, it's in the area of holding.
Tommy, if it's a holding call, do you take it?
Yeah.
And a flag against South Gibson.
South Gibson. What's the indication?
Defensive holding.
On the Hornets. Okay.
No, he pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
He pointed the wrong way, so it'll bring up.
I'm fixing to say on a sweep, you can see the holding on an inside run on the defense, but on a play like that, it's almost impossible to hold it.
All right, 2nd down and 19 for the Bears. Funky set here. They have 2 wings, a sky split out, and a funky slot. Going to send him in motion, takes the snap, and Swing takes the ball, looking to throw, looking for a man, fires it up in the air, and going to be incomplete. Pass was intended all the way down there for number 10. That's Tyrese Johnson, but number 23, McAllister, was there along with Sharp on the coverage. And, Tommy, number 7, Sammy Swing, their quarterback, paid the price for that.
Yeah, he did, but you can tell he's got plenty of arm.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 20. It's 19 for the Bears. Ball on the 46-yard line. 62 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 6, the Bears 0. Man in motion Going to line up in the backfield here. No, Swing going to carry it and going to be brought down in the backfield. What a play right there by
who else?
Number 72, Creighton, bringing the Woods. And Tommy, we talked about this in our defensive keys to victory.
Yeah.
Use your undersized quickness to your advantage. Got off the block, went up there, and the defensive tackle set the edge for your Hornets. The punt teams will come on for each team, and it looks like their punter. Tommy, I just can't see his number.
No, he got turned.
Back deep for the Hornets is Sharp and Rich. Takes the snap and will kick it away. Ugly kick and not going to go very far. Ball will fall dead right on the 40-yard line. Take a Bears bounce and roll all the way down to right about the 33-yard line where the Hornets will take over possession. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school sports. We'll be right back.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts. 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
Well, we were at break, and the Hornets strike on their first play on their first play of this possession. Dustin Moore to number 21, Cameron Bedin across the middle, makes the completion, and Cameron showing off that speed, gets up the field. Touchdown, Hornets, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 12, the Bears 0. All right, we're going to line up and go for two here. Man in motion, going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister finds the crease and into the end zone. Conversion is good with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 14, the Bears 0. We'll be right back.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, outer boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
All right, ball is fielded by number 1, and he is hit immediately by a whole swarm of Hornets. It looked like number 28 there for Tommy. Was it number 28 got to him first?
Yeah, I think so.
Garrett Wallace, first one to get down there and get a helmet on him. And Garrett's a great kid. I'm glad to see him getting out there, getting some playing time. So the Bears will take over possession after the long pass play between Bedin and Rich. Or between Moore to Bedin. I take that back. Tommy, what are they going to be, about a 70-yard completion?
Be 61-yard touchdown. That's pretty good for your average, though. One for one for the 61-yard, for one touchdown, 61 yard.
Yeah, we'll take it. Hopefully we can see a few more of those as we progress our way through the playoffs here. South Gibson 14, the Bears 0, and that. Tommy, what is up with the scoreboard? It said just a minute ago there was 2 minutes and something left on the clock, and now there's 0. Are we at the end of this?
Yeah, it's the end of the first quarter.
Okay, well, South Gibson 14, the Bears. No, Tommy, they're putting 1:20 on the clock here.
Well, no, there they go. Putting 12 minutes on it.
Oh, that was the end of the. We're still having problems with our clock here, man. They sent the board off. I talked to the administrator, and they sent the board off to get it repaired. Nonetheless, the Bears will swap ends of the field, and the Bears will now be moving from right to left on your screen. I want to take an opportunity and say thank you to Precision Auto Body, located at 146 Milan Highway, and I also want to say thank you to Quality Fence Company. Give them a call at 783-3555. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Bears. Swing waits the snap, takes the snap, and calls his own number. Looking for the running room. He got thumped, Tommy.
Yeah.
South Gibson's defensive line up front and got a hold of him and thumped him, man.
Yeah, I hate for quarterbacks to do that. He lowered, and he just lowered his helmet down, and that's
dangerous.
Yeah, it's real bad. You know, get hit right on top of that helmet, force that neck. You can run into some problems there. Keep that head up.
All righty, so ball will be placed on the 36-yard line, far hash mark for the Bears. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. South Gibson staying in their 3-4 here. A screen pass. Nope. Swing calls his own number and will be stood up after gaining about 3 yards around off right tackle, Tommy. So it'll be wow. They gave him 6 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a stretch, don't you think, Tommy?
Well, it's hard to pick. You know, there was several, like a bunch over there. It's just kind of hard to see where he was at when he got tackled.
So 3rd down and 5 for the Bears. And 10 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson nursing a 14-point lead. Receiver to the top and 2 to the bottom. Going to send a man in motion. Swing, rolling out, looking to throw. Going to find a man out in the flats and going to be hit immediately by McAllister, but not before picking up a first down. Pass was completed to number 10, Tyrese Johnson, for the Bears. So that'll advance the ball all the way to the 50-yard line. 1st and go for the Bears.
Yeah, that was their first completion, wasn't it? Other than to South Gibson team.
He took the words out of my mouth. All right, receiver to the top and 2 to the bottom. Going to be a quarterback design run play. Takes the snap, does swing, finds a running lane, and rumbles forward for 1st down yardage and will be brought down by number 23, McAllister, but not before picking up about 10 yards. Goes number 7, Sammy Swing, calls his own number. What happened right there, Tommy?
Just, nothing really. He just, like I said, he followed his blockers, found a crease, and got through pretty quick. I mean, he's a fast runner, but he's not going to make a career out of doing that.
They're going to call the same play, but number 72, Creighton Woods, gets a hold of him, and he will rumble forward for about a yard and a half around right in. Creighton did a good job of getting off his block and getting a helmet on him, and they're going to credit him with 1 yard. Will be for Sammy Swing. 9:34 left in the first half. South Gibson 14, the Bears 0 of Trezevant. A ball on the far hash mark. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Swing sends a man in motion, takes the snap, rolls to the right, looking to throw, and going to find a guy.
Almost
nearly picked off
again
by McAllister. Tommy, McAllister's going to want that one back. He sniffed the play call out and got 2 hands on the ball, but could not come down with it. The ball just went right out of his hands. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and long for the Bears.
Yeah, and Swing paid for that pass again. He was rolling out and up in the air throwing the ball, and he got leveled. But a nice gesture from South Gibson player to help him to his feet.
All right. Tonight's action is brought to you in a major part by Bradley Owens at Hardy Martin and Donahoe. 3rd down and long for the Bears. Man in motion. Swing takes the snap, looking for running room.
That's not Swing. It was a different runner.
Oh, you're right. It was number 4 there, Joshua Reed, and he bangs forward off right tackle. That'll bring up a 4th down and 6 for the Bears. Tommy, that was number 4, Joshua Reed, the 5'8", 200-pound senior. So 4th down and 6, ball on the far hash mark, right on the 30. The nose of the football is on the 35-yard line. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. South Gibson 14, the Bears 0. All right, I do not see the punt team going on here, so they can't big up 6 yards here. They may try to get them to jump. And, Tommy, we have a timeout.
Yeah, even if they jump, it's not going to get them a first down. They're still going to have to run the 4th down.
Delay of game on Trezevant.
So instead of 4th and 6, now you have 4th and 11.
So, Tommy, you may consider punting it right here.
Yeah,
I don't think they will.
I don't really think they're going to.
8 minutes and 30 seconds here. Now it's 4th down and 11. Ball on the far hash mark. They run to the line here. 3 seconds. They better snap it in a hurry. And ball is loose. Looking to throw. Rolling out. And going to find a man in the middle. Pass was incomplete. Pass was intended for Tyrese Johnson across the middle. And, Tommy, if they would have completed it, it would have been a first down.
Yeah, but give that to I didn't get the number of the South Gibson guy, but he just put just enough pressure on him that he couldn't get his feet set and throw a good pass.
That was Moore.
Moore, yeah.
That was Dustin Moore. All right, so first down, Hornets with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson nursing a 14-point lead, and they had the possession. Ball right on the 40-yard line, far hash mark. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No. Looking to throw. Going to find Badin, or going to find Corbin, excuse me. Will Corbin up the field for about 13 yards, 14 yards. First down, Hornets. Tommy, I didn't see the route he was running. I was watching the backfield. So ball will go across the 50-yard line and will be placed in the middle of the field on the 46-yard line. South Gibson again moving from left to right. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics.
Yes. So Dustin's 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Got a pretty good average.
Yeah, 2 for 2 and about probably around 75 yards or so.
Good job by the offensive line of South Gibson giving him time to throw the ball.
Yeah. If they do throw, they want to be careful. Stay away from that number 12 back there. He had 6 picks last year, so kind of don't throw in his area.
Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp finds the running room, breaks tackles, running hard, and finally going to be brought down, but not before picking up chunk yardage. Goes number 25, a J. Sharp as a knife.
Yeah,
straight up the middle, running right at him, Tommy.
You have a little success in the passing game, and it just opens up your running game so much more because now those guys don't know what's coming at them.
They have to check up for just a second.
Yeah.
Ball will be advanced all the way to the 25-yard line, straight up the middle. Nice run right there by Sharp. 7:45 left in the first half. South Gibson 14, the Bears 0. 3 receivers to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff again. Ball on the ground. Yikes. Woo.
Well, that's about the only thing that stopped the Hornets' offense tonight is the wet ball.
Us stopping ourselves.
Yeah.
So we'll lose about 3 yards on that play. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 13 for your Hornets. Ball's on the 28-yard line. 7:05 left here. And going to be 3 receivers to the bottom. Again, it's going to be the same set. Last time, man in motion is Sharp. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. No, going to be pitched out to Rich. Rich looking for running room, lowers his shoulder and rumbles forward, and not going to pick up much, Tommy.
Probably back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe. Well, no, going to be about a half yard short of the original, so about a 2.5-yard gain.
So, you're right. They're calling it 3, so a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for your Hornets. 6:20 left in the first half. All right, 2 receivers to the top and 2 receivers to the bottom. And McAllister in the backfield with Moore. Moore waits the snap, hands it off to McAllister. McAllister slips one tackle, rumbles forward, and still scratching for yards. Will rumble forward for about an 8-yard gain. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 4 for your Hornets. No, Tommy did not give him anywhere near what I thought they were going to give him. It'll bring up a 4th down and
about 6.
Yeah, about 6. So ball will go all the way to the 21-yard line. Standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich, and
got him to jump. Number 42. As soon as the motion man started, he jumped. He wasn't watching the ball; he was watching the movement.
So that's going to give South Gibson 5 free yards.
Not a first down, but a lot better than it was.
All righty, so that'll bring up a 4th down and short. Tommy, that was a slick play right there by Moore.
Yeah.
Getting them to jump. So ball will be advanced all the way up to the 16-yard line right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, probably watch for Dustin just go, well, don't know. Going under center, yeah.
And rumbles forward on the quarterback. Keeper calls his own number. First down, Hornets. Number 14 takes the snap right under center. Rumbles forward for about 5 yards. First down, Hornets. Tommy, I love the play call.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they implemented that last week, finally going under center. And, of course, we learned a couple weeks ago about the quarterback just getting the ball and going straight forward. So it worked against us, so let us work it against somebody else.
Tommy, the chain is so close to the goal line that you could call this almost a 1st and goal from the 12. Yeah. But, all right, man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Badin. Badin takes the snap, looking for running
going
room,
in.
and going to be untouched into the end zone. Touchdown! Hornets number 21 around right in, walks into the end zone basically untouched for the 3rd score of the night for your Hornets. 2nd score of the night for Cameron.
Yeah, 1 passing, 1 running.
All right. South Gibson 20, the Bears 0 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half of action.
I think they probably go for 2 again. The kicking is just not ideal. Yeah, they're going to line up and go for 2 again.
All right. 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion.
I don't know.
And delay a game against the Hornets. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Tommy, that changes your play call dramatically.
Yeah, it does. Probably going to look for well, now it looks like they may go send for the kicker.
Yeah, they're going to send the kick unit on.
Yeah.
All right. Rich on for the hold. Bell on for the kick. Snap, set, kick.
Looks good.
Good! With 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. South Gibson 21, the Bears 0. We'll be right back.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conway.
All right, ball will be fielded by number 54 after the onside attempt by the Bears. And the Bears will take over possession right on the 46-yard line, left hash mark. All right, Tommy. I believe right now, Tommy, if you can put a stop to the Bears right here, right now,
yeah,
they'll lay down.
Well, yeah, it definitely, big difference in going, not getting any points on the scoreboard in a half. So.
All right, ball on the near hash mark, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Swing, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, and will call his own number, looking for running room and finds some up the middle, off the right end, and does a good job right there. Does number 7, Sammy Swing, of putting his hand on the back of his own player and using him as a battering ram, and rumbles away around the right end for about 10 yards. First down, Bears. That will advance the ball all the way to the 44-yard line of South Gibson's. So they swap to the other hash mark. Going to be same formation, 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom, man in motion. Swing calls his own number and checks back to the right again, looking for running room, and not going to find near as much that time as he did the first time. That'll advance the ball up about 2.5 yards, it looks like. They're going to say about 3 around the right end for number 7, Swing. So 4:05 left in the first half of action. South Gibson 21, the Bears 0. Second down, and Tommy, they're calling it 8 on the scoreboard.
Right. Yeah, it looks about a 2-yard gain.
So they're going to let them run it here now. Tommy, that was weird that they didn't let the play clock wasn't running. I don't know. 4 minutes here in this half. 2 to the receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap, and Swing looks for running room, finds some, and rumbles forward. Nice run there by number 7 of the Bears. Calls his own number, Sammy Swing.
Yeah. Trezevant's not going to get back in this game running that same play, but they don't have any confidence in their passing game right now. They've put the ball up about 4 times. They have 1 completion, 2 interceptions, 1 near interception. So they just have no confidence in their passing game. So all they're going to do is run with this Wildcat formation.
All right, snap. And looking for running room, finds a little bit, still being stretched out. Where's the holding call? Lord have mercy. Yeah. He nearly jerked him to the ground, Tommy.
Yeah, the fans are all screaming for the holding call, and no call given, but a minimum gain, about a 1-yard gain.
Did you lose audio, Tommy?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not getting anything out of here, so I don't know what it is. Short in the wire. There we go. Anyway, there we go. Closer to a 2-yard gain, I guess. Trezevant coming back into, I guess, what we call their standard formation, the 2 wings and slot guy to the top. Slot guy starts in motion. Quarterback's actually dropping back to pass, and he's got nowhere to go. He's brought down.
Sack! Brought him down. Number 14, Dustin Moore, gets a hold of him and brings him down. So that'll be a huge loss on the play. Tommy, that's a backbreaker if you're Trezevant.
Yeah. But they're going to have to put it up again. They're going to have to, any chance they're going to have is going to be through the air, I think.
All right, ball will be placed on the 30.
About the 37, 38, 38-yard line.
Closer, in between the 37 and the 38, close to the far hash mark.
Yeah, third and about 6:17.
2:20 left in the first half. Standard set there for him. Looking back, looking to throw, going to be pressured immediately. He's scrambling for it, dodging defenders, looking to get outside, and will be pushed out of bounds, but not before. Going to be really close to first down yardage, Tommy.
Yeah, I think he got it by about 2 yards. He's going to move the chains.
And Tommy, it looks like number 7 is slow to get up over here on our sideline.
Yeah, he's looks like he's holding his leg. I don't know if it's cramps or.
Yeah, we have a player down. Oh, they're going to help him up to his feet, and he's played hard, Tommy.
Yeah.
So Tommy, he did get enough for the first down. He got it all with his legs there around the left end. So, Tommy, I do believe he has to come out of the game.
I don't know if they did. Yeah, it looks like he's headed that way. Of course, Mr. Swing's probably accounted for about 99% of their offense tonight.
All right. Play comes in for
who's that back there?
The Bears.
Number
10 back there is Tyrese Johnson.
Yeah.
Their backup quarterback here. And Tyrese sends a man in motion, takes the snap, and nearly bobbles it, looking for running room right on the right side, and going to be brought down. Sack! Yeah. Who else? Who else? Number 72, Creighton Woods, the senior spotlight, getting back there and terrorizing the Bears. So that'll bring up a second down and a loss of 12 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down and 22. Ball will be all the way back to the 30-yard line, Tommy.
Yeah, he messed up and tried to get some distance between him and Creighton. He'd probably been better just to maintain, trying to stretch it out and keep the loss to a minimum. But
all right. Swing takes the snap, looking to throw, going to fire it up to a guy out in the flats, and breaks one tackle. It's a foot race to the end zone. Finally going to be brought down by Schlesinger, but not before picking up about 35 yards all the way up to the 4-yard line. Tommy, nice little play there by the Bears. That's number 12.
That was a breakdown. He was wide open. There wasn't nobody over there on him. Nobody even in the zone. So
Ferlandis Norris on the reception for the Bears. That'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line for the Bears. 60 seconds left in the first half of the contest. Snap, and looks for running room, and was pressured and brought down in the backfield. It's Creighton Woods.
Yeah.
Tommy, Creighton's playing like a man possessed.
You know, we went over the stats before the game, and we had him for six tackles for loss. And I don't think that was right.
No, absolutely not. The stats are way twisted.
In the Bolivar game, he had 3 straight runs where he tackled the guy for loss. So,
all right, 28 seconds. They've yet to call a timeout. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you can't
24
take them home,
seconds there. And takes the snap, looking for running room, rolls around the right side, goes up in, and intercepted in the end zone by number 23, McAllister. Wait a minute, Tommy. We're getting a funky call from the ref, Tommy. Was he out of bounds?
I don't know.
I got a funky-looking call right there by the refs.
I don't know what this is. They're bringing it out. They're bringing it out to the
first down. Hornets with 13.6 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson with a 20-point advantage turns the Bears away again.
Yeah.
That's the second interception in the end zone tonight. The third pick of the night. Rich picked one early.
Right.
Stidham picked one on the other end zone down there, and now McAllister's picked one. With 13 seconds left in the contest, we have a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All right, we're back with you here. Hornets take the ball, run straight up the middle, and we have a timeout on the field, and we're not going to take this timeout.
You know, we just came out of the break too fast, but this would be a real backbreaker if Medina could happen to put one more score on the board before the half.
Tommy, score update here. Thanks to the original Man of Millions, South Gibson is going to love to hear this. Covington is losing to Melrose 13-7 at half.
Wow. What's the score?
13-7 or 13-6. Excuse me. No, 13-7. Milan is beating Wooddale 7-6 at the half. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
There's 6 seconds left in this contest, or in the first half of this contest. South Gibson with a 21-point advantage. The ball all right on the 40-yard line for your Hornets. Tommy, I imagine Coach Stidham is. I don't know. I'm not ashamed of this. I've watched every game that South Gibson's played since its inception.
Right.
Sometimes of it as a fan, some of it as a parent, sometimes as a parent and the media. You know, Coach Stidham's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you.
Well,
Coach Stidham's got something up his sleeve.
He wouldn't call timeout unless he had something planned.
All right. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 receiver to the top of your screen. Moore back there being accompanied by Sharp. Looking to throw, airing it up, and looking for Corbin. And Corbin could not hold on to it, Tommy.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, Tommy. There's 0.5 seconds left on the clock. I didn't hear the horn, did you?
I did not. And they're not leaving the field, so I don't know.
So a little bit of a discussion about whether or not on whether or not we have another snap or not.
Did they give up on the old
Okay, yeah, they just called it, Tommy. It's 1 untimed down.
All
right. 2 receivers to the top, 2 receivers to the bottom, and 1 way deep safety. Snap, going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp just going to rumble forward for about 5 yards.
Right.
That'll bring an end to the first half of action. South Gibson 21, Melrose 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. The band will come on and perform for you here in the second half. We'll be back with second half action, and after our break here, it's been a lot of fun here. South Gibson on the verge of making history here, winning its first playoff game. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
All right, fans, we're going to turn the mics up and listen to the band perform.
For your halftime entertainment, the South Gibson County High School Band, led by field commanders Jolena Drexler and Lauren Price. The band is directed by Stephen Price and Aaron Ison. Tonight they will present their 2017 show, The Journey Within. Using music from the world-famous Cirque du Soleil, they will guide you down the path of self-discovery. Tomorrow, the band competes at the Division II State Championship. We hope to encourage them to do their best. Their performance time is at 1:30 for preliminaries. Let's hear it for the South Gibson High School Band.
I'm Ian Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, outer boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts. 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games. Football. High school. Football. High school football.
Bring it! Blue 58! Blue 58!
All right, good evening. We're back in the saddle with you here for second half action. We are 90 seconds before the start of the second half, and both teams have taken the field again. And Tommy, what a performance by our band. They have really come together. Coach Price has done a bang-up job with our band. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah, and I heard them announcing they're going to be in competition tomorrow. And I forgot where. I didn't overhear where they were going to be, but good luck to them. Go out and support them. Do a great job.
Well, Tommy, what are your thoughts about the first half?
Not a whole lot of complaints as far as South Gibson goes. Two turnovers and one almost turnover, but other than that, pretty good performance, both offensively and defensively. They, scores, opening up score with a long run by Dre McAllister to start the scoring. Extra point, no good. Then a 62-yard pass from Dustin Moore to Badian for the second score, went for two and made it. And then Badian again scoring on about a 15-yard run at the other end of the field. And the extra point good after a penalty. They were going to go for two and went for the single extra point after the penalty. But defensively, 3 picks. Ain't much, not much more you can say. Trezevant's main play is quarterback just taking it and getting behind his wall of blockers, and he has moments of brilliance where he gets long runs, but overall, South Gibson doing a good job in containing him, keeping him off the board anyway, with 2 picks in the end zone. So, great job offensively and defensively. Like I said, I'm sure Coach Stidham's still not happy about those 3 mistakes with turnovers, but, ball is still wet, the ground's still wet, so you're going to have some of those. But good job, great job. Can't really say much about special teams. Hadn't had a whole lot, no punts for South Gibson. 2 bad punts for Trezevant, but not a chance to field them. Kickoffs are basically squibbers that, neither team is advancing. They're just kind of getting the ball wherever it's kicked to. So can't say a whole lot about special teams. But other than that, a good job. I'm sure the South Gibson is going to look to play, maintain their basic offensive formations and try to get a couple more scores here in this the third quarter, and hopefully in the fourth quarter, going to get some of these younger guys out there and get them some experience and where they'll say that they were out there in a playoff game. So
absolutely. Well, Tommy, I can't agree or disagree with any of what you just said. And I tell you something else I can't disagree with is how much I appreciate, and everyone here should appreciate Bradley Owens.
Oh yeah.
And Bradley Owens, they're Hardy Martin and Owens. Their attorney Bradley Owens. They have locations in Jackson and in Trenton. Their office is 424-2151. How many lawyers do you know would give out their cell phone number? Well, his cell phone number is 234-2400. That's 234-2400. He's open 24/7, 365 days a year on his cell phone.
Jot that down and put it in your billfold. You never know when you're going to need an attorney.
They handle personal injury cases. They handle criminal cases, divorce and child custody, general practice, essentially handling all of your criminal or legal or all your legal needs from in almost every facet. Their office handles it, and they do it in a professional manner. They've been, Tommy, when something stands the test of time, that means that they've stood in success.
Right.
And I'm proud to call Bradley a friend, and I'm very appreciative of him and the victory 93-7. Our sister, they're not really in our family, but we're not in competition with 93-7. They cover Milan, and he's the voice of the Bulldogs. Him and Stevie Ray Heyman, and that's fine. So, all right, nonetheless, the ball's all teed up here, and the Bears will take over possession. If they can field this onside attempt, they kick it up, and will be fielded down there by number 11 for the Bears, looking for running room around the left end, and finally going to be brought down. After he cuts up the field all the way to the 45-yard line, goes number 11, Ferlandis and Norris for the Bears. So they will have the ball first and goal right on the 40-yard line, far hash mark.
About the 45.
Oh, excuse me, 45-yard. Tommy kind of.
Well, 44.
Tommy. Okay. Well, we'll just.
Got some scoring updates for us?
Yes, last score update I've got here is Covington is up on Melrose now, 14-12.
Right.
Peabody's up 14-0 at halftime, and here we go. Handoff up the middle and going to be stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Goes number 4, Joshua Reed for the Bears. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. They tried a little inside knock right there, Tommy, and the Bears just could not get them out of the way. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. South Gibson 21, Trezevant 0. I want to remind you tonight's action is brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Miss Donna and Company at Hometown Pharmacy. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Going to hand off again and stood up again, Tommy. And ball's loose, Tommy.
Yeah.
Ball is loose, and South Gibson's got the football. First down. Hornets. South Gibson will have the ball in Bears territory on their first possession. Tommy, I couldn't really see what happened. It was we were right on line with it, and they got on it and forced the fumble.
Yeah, the runner looked like he got about a yard or two, and I guess he got over there and it got knocked loose and squirted away to the far sideline, and one of the Hornets jumped on it.
All right, the ball will be placed on the 48-yard line for your Hornets. Standard set here, force out. No, 3 to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Hornets. Man off the line. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be handoff to Sharp. Sharp shakes one tackle, lowers his shoulder, and fights forward, and will pick up about a yard. Yeah. He worked hard for that yard, Tommy.
Yeah, he did. He went in, was stopped, got knocked back, went back in, and gained about a yard and a half, 2 yards.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for your Hornets. Ball is right in the middle of the field. South Gibson 21, the Bears 0 with 10:43 left in the contest. Thank you to the man of millions and Easy E for the score updates.
What did we have? Milan up 7-6.
7-6 over
halftime.
Wooddale. All right. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room, ran the right side, breaks one tackle, cutting up the field.
Could be gone.
It's a foot race. Is anybody going to catch him? They are finally going to shoestring him down right on the 9-yard line, Tommy.
Yeah.
First down. Hornets going to be about a 30-yard gain around right in. Goes number 6, Calum Rich.
Yeah, diving stop by whoever the number on Trezevant to prevent the touchdown.
All right. 10-17 left here in the third quarter, and Tommy, they just clipped his shoe, and got him. So it's 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom for your Hornets. And man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Badin. Badin comes around left end and rumbles forward up the field for about 5 yards. Goes number 21, Cameron Badin. Tommy, Cameron's had a good night tonight.
Cameron's had a great night. 2 scores and good positive yards every time he's touched it.
Cameron has played well tonight, so it'll bring up 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line with 9:38 left in the third. And Tommy, I want to congratulate. I know the game's not over with, but I want to congratulate Trezevant. Man, they fought hard and have played a tough schedule.
Oh yeah. They've got some athletes over there.
Standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion, going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister rumbles forward, and we'll make it all the way. We'll push all the way down to the
2-yard line.
Yeah, they're right in between the 2 and the 3-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down and goal from the. Tommy, the scoreboard says 4, so we're going to go with 4 here. 3rd down and goal. 3rd down and goal from the 4. 8:50 left in the third. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom, and man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No, Moore calls his own number, rumbles forward, and
it'll be close.
Touchdown! Hornets! Dustin Moore calls his own number, makes a great read on the play, rumbles around, fights forward and into the end zone. Touchdown Hornets with 8:34 left in the third. South Gibson stretches the lead out 27-0. The field goal unit will come on the field. Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Bell on for the kick. All right. We have a flag down.
Offsides on the
Bears.
Now, do you rethink and go out there and go for 2?
Yep.
I think you do.
They'll line up and go for 2 here. So your offensive unit will come on. Several players come off. Several players come on for the Hornets. That's half the distance, right? So they put the ball on the 1.5 yard mark.
Yeah.
So let's see what Coach Stidham's got up his sleeve here. I want to say a big thank you to Centennial Bank, Tommy.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
One of our lifer sponsors, Centennial Bank. All right, standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward, lowers his shoulder, lays the wood, and in for the conversion. Conversion is good. South Gibson 29, the Bears 0. We'll be right back.
If you see it, hear it, or read it in West Tennessee, Sarah of Jackson will be there. Sarah will be or beat any dealer's advertised price on a new Chevy, Cadillac,
Buick, GMC, Kia, or Pre-owned.
Nobody can match our service, price, or selection. We will not be undersold.
There's a reason Sarah's number 1.
Get to Sarah of Jackson now on Stonebridge Boulevard and shop 24/7 at sarahjackson.com. Sarah of Jackson, one destination, so many choices.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All right, ball's all teed up and kick it away and going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
So the Bears will take over possession on the 35-yard line. With 8 minutes and 34 seconds here, Tommy, South Gibson's defense is pitching a shutout.
Yes, sir. And you know, no red face from Coach Stidham. That was a good drive. He was down there jumping up, giving chest bumps to the players, and happy with everything that happened on that drive.
All right, South Gibson's very well on its way to making history here with its first playoff win. Ball will be on the 36-yard line for the Bears. The ball is on the close hash mark, and they're going to have 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom, 2 wing backs, and number 7 Swing in the backfield. Swing takes the snap, looking to run and room around the left end, and looks to fight up the field, breaks 1 tackle, rumbles forward, and will pick up a nice gain of about 4, Tommy. And they work hard for those 4 yards, does number 7 S squared Sammy Swing for the Bears. Tommy going to credit him with about 5 yards on the carry. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line for the Bears. Standard set there, same as last time for the Bears. Swing sends a man in motion. Going to be a handoff. No, Swing calls his own number. Going to be pressured and looking to get up the field and cut up and going to be brought down by who else? Number 88, 72, Creighton Woods.
You know, it's one thing Swing ought to work on a little bit is his fakes. If he did a little better fake on that one, he gains a lot more yards, I think.
So 3rd down and good point, Tommy. 3rd down and 3 here for the Trezevant Bears. Ball is on the near hash mark now. Bears in the all white jerseys and the Hornets are in the all black jerseys. South Gibson in their 3-4 defense. And Swing takes the snap, looking to throw, pressured, finds a guy out in the flats, and nice play right there, Tommy.
Yeah.
The kid lays out, and he just did not hold on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I did not see the ball squirt out. I got to tip my hat there. I know he didn't come down with it, but number 8, Marquill Daly, laid out for it and just did not come down with it, and it would have been a heck of a play if he was able
I believe number 2.
Oh, no, you're right, Tommy. Yeah, keep me straight there.
Yeah, that number 8's as big as a lineman. You're not going to mistake him.
No, excuse me. It is number 2. I got a glance at it. Number 2, Tavarius Hunter for Trezevant. All right, 4th down and 3 here. Swing trying to get somebody to jump,
yeah,
and they do.
Yeah.
Number 4, Quasimodo tries to get a head start and cost his team
Gonna give him a first down.
yards.
Pretty clean game. Not a whole lot of penalties so far in the game.
All right, that'll be first down for the Bears. They'll have 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom, and 2 wing backs for Smith. Smith sends a man in motion. Snap. Takes a swing around left end and rumbles forward and picks up chunk yardage around left end. Goes number 7, Sammy Swing for the Bears. That'll stretch the ball all the way down to South Gibson's 30. What do you say, Tommy? 33?
38.
No, you're right. 38-yard line. 7:03 left in this third quarter. South Gibson 29. The Bears 0. All right. Standard defensive set here for South Gibson, and 2 receivers to the bottom and man in motion. Be a handoff, looking to throw. Going to be pressure, just going to drop back, calls his own number, breaking tackles and rumbling, looking for the end zone, breaks 1 tackle, is finally going to be brought down and stretch the ball all the way out to the 10-yard line. Goes number 7, Sammy Swing. Tommy, that's as good. That's a draw play essentially.
Yeah.
Where they get the linebackers that are in coverage and the defensive backs out of the middle of the defense. He's able to get off the defensive line, and he goes for big chunk yardage. So the ball will be on the 11-yard line near hash mark. First down, Bears.
Yeah, I don't think it was a draw. I think he was actually looking to throw the ball, and they were just covered, and he just took off and got what he could get, cutting back across the field.
Swing going to hand it off to number 12. Number 12 looking to get up the field, and nice job right there by the defense of South Gibson of stretching him out and not letting him get outside and up the field. So it'll be a modest gain, Tommy. They're going to say, I'm going to say about 3 yards right there, don't you think?
Well, no, about a yard.
Oh, no, about from this angle, it looks a lot more than it is. You're right. So it is only going to be about a 1-yard gain. That was number 12, Trevon Poulin on the carry. 2nd down and 9 for the Bears. Stacked receivers down here. They're going to send him in motion and looking to counter back. And what is he doing? He missed it by a country mile. Who else in there?
Yeah.
That was number 57, Connor Warren. My man, Connor Warren.
Yeah.
Back there and sticks him, and they will drop him for about a 3-yard loss. Tommy, I think the defense has got this lead counter back in motion.
Well, Swing has been doing a great job, but that time he had, if he goes out wide, but he tried to get that, follow that blocker and get his hand on the back of that blocker, and just wasn't anything there.
All right, 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. They're going to send a man in motion. Going to hand it to him. And, Tommy, you're very right about executing the fake, man. Everybody knew he was getting the ball. Wow, he breaks off tackles, still rumbling around the left side.
Yeah, he scored.
And
nope, I thought he was in.
Tommy, they stepped out of bounds right at the goal line.
Yeah, he broke a tackle, and that, like I said, that's not a very big guy there. Like I said, they list him as 5'8" and maybe 150, I think, but he's not a very big guy.
So that'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Bears, and tries to run a quarterback sneak up the middle, and nothing cooking, Tommy.
No.
The defense of South Gibson did a good job. They saw that a bunch last week against Milan. Milan ran a quarterback sneak 13 times in that game.
Yeah.
And every time they ran it, they picked up 3 or 4 or 5 or 8 or 10 yards.
Yeah, it's a 29-0 game. And I'm gonna guarantee you that the defense does not want them to get on the board.
No, they do not. And they're going to try it again, Tommy. They tried to sneak again, and
touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears. With 4:04 left in the third quarter of action. South Gibson 29, the Bears 6. And you're fixing to see some funky-looking – Tom, you're going to have to fix the camera, brother. You're fixing to see – zoom out. There we go. See some funky-looking offense here. Old barn door here where they have all the receivers down here, all the linemen down here. It's tap, looking to throw, going to be pressure down. Brought down. No, still scrapping around. Looking to throw. Throws it up. And pass is
good.
Completed. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call that.
Well,
they had him sniffed out, got on him, and they thought they threw him down, but Swing does a good job of fighting off of it, rolls out to the left, looks to throw, checks, he's not there, throws it up, and the receiver, I could not make out his number, comes up and he makes the grab and comes down, and the conversion is good.
Yeah, he threw it up. There were two defenders there. He just went up high and got it. And but you know what? I'm not going to – South Gibson had that defended perfectly. Should have had him. Just didn't, that was the athleticism of Swing that kept that play alive, and, should have had him for a 5-yard loss, but, he broke out of it and scrambled around until he found an open man. And he really wasn't open. He just made a good play. I mean, the receiver made a great play. He threw it high where his man had the advantage, and he went up and got it. So, hats off to him.
All righty, well, number 10 for the Bears, Tyrese Johnson, has the ball all teed up. And back deep for the Hornets is number 5, Rudy Jenkins. And Tommy, a little bit different set here for South Gibson. They got everybody up on the line or within the 10-yard line except for Jenkins.
Yeah, they don't.
They're expecting the onside here.
Well, I don't think they have an onside. I think they're just going to squib it right on the ground. It's not even teed. It's just laying on its side.
All right. And kicks it and will be fielded cleanly by, looks like, Rich.
Yeah, did you see that? Ball was not even on the tee. It was just laying on its side. Yeah.
Yep, it was Rich that fielded it cleanly. So the Hornets will take over possession ball on the 40-yard line, of the 35-yard line on the far hash mark. South Gibson in the all-black jerseys and Trezevant in the all-white jerseys. 4:04 left in the third. South Gibson 29, the Bears 8. All right, Tommy, if South Gibson can score one more time and Trezevant scores one more time, I'll have this score nailed. All right, standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No, pitched out to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room around the left side and cuts up the field and will be brought down, but not before picking up chunk yardage. Goes number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. So that'll bring the ball all the way across the 50-yard line and into Bears territory on the pitch out to Sharp. 3:52 left in the third. Here at the Hornets' Nest, South Gibson on the verge of making some history for this program on its second time it's ever hosted a playoff game. All right, going to be 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room. Lowers his shoulder, still fighting for yards. Took a licking right there, but kept on ticking. Number 25, C.J. Sharp, battling hard up the middle for 5 tough yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5, Tommy.
Yeah, the tackle by their defensive monster over there, number 1. He's in on a lot of tackles.
All righty, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Ball on the near hash mark. South Gibson in their standard set. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room. Breaks one tackle, scrapping up the field. Fighting for yardage. Comes around left end. Picks up about 15 yards. Number 23, crazy legs. Dre McAllister. 1st down, Hornets. With 2:52 left here in the third. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Precision Auto Body. Our friends over there, Mark and Kim Hardy, at 154 Medina Highway, major collision or small, they handle it all. Precision Auto Body, 146 Milan Highway. Also by Quality Fence. Protect your home with a solid perimeter. Fine folks at Quality Fence. 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp lowers his shoulder and rumbles forward for 3 tough yards. Goes number 25, C.J. Sharp. Tommy, there wasn't a whole lot there, and he just made the best of what he could.
Yeah, and Trezevant just has not found anything to stop the Hornets so far. Everything's been on the positive side. Very few plays for loss, and those were basically bobbled snaps or whatever.
All right, 2nd down and 8 for your Hornets. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Be a handoff. No, going to be pitched out to Rich. Ball on the ground, Tommy.
Yeah, that's
and just did not handle the pitch very well.
No, that's that drive stopper play that we had some fumbles on last couple of weeks.
All right, that'll bring up a 3rd down and long. What's he going to call it? 13. Tommy Rich just didn't hold on to it.
Yeah, like I said,
I think it was a good pitch. He just didn't hold on to it.
Yeah, like I said, it's the not greatest ball handling conditions tonight. So, you got to.
All right, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for run room around the outside. And good job right there by.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, good job right there of the Bears defense of setting the edge. And we have a flag in the backfield, Tommy.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a block in the back, holding
on the Hornets.
I would decline it. I would think the Hornets would probably punt from this spot.
Yeah, and the Bears declined the penalty, so that'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah.
And we'll take the ball right on.
Yeah, this will be the Hornets' first punt of the night.
There's 57 seconds left here in the 3rd. South Gibson 29, the Bears 8. 4th down and 13. Schlesinger on for the kick. And back deep to receive the punt is number 2, Travarius Hunter. All right. Snap. Low snap. Levi fields it. Gets the ball up. And oh, man, it couldn't have gotten much closer.
Yeah.
The ball falls dead right on the 1, but rolls down into the end zone for a touchback. So they will pull the ball all the way out to the 20-yard line for the Bears. And Tommy, I'm glad the rain held off on us.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a little moist out there, a little cool, but rain's held off, and not a bad night for football.
All right. The Bears come out with 2 receivers to the top. They send him in motion, takes the snap, and Swing calls his own number, looking for run room around the left side, finds some, cuts up the field, and finally going to be brought down, but not before picking up about 14 yards around the left end goes number 7, Sammy Swing for Trezevant.
Yeah. If I was the Hornets, I would just sell out on I wouldn't even pay attention to the fake. He's not making a very good fake, and I wouldn't even worry about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Tommy. Ball will be at the near or far hash mark on the 37-yard line. Sends a man in motion and looking to throw, rolling to the right side, finds a guy out in the flats, and will be brought down by a whole pack or a whole swarm of Hornets, and we have flags down. Tommy, they're going to call personal foul there on South Gibson, and they're going to hear about it from – we have another flag down, Tommy. I have another flag. Whoa. Tommy, I tell you what, you do not want to be a Hornet and get a personal foul called against you and play for Coach Stidham. So number 16, Schlesinger, will check out of the game. And number 52, Griffin Brown, will check out of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Hornets. I don't know what happened. So here we're at the end of the 3rd, Tommy, and flags everywhere. The white hat threw the first one, and then
they're marking this ball from the line from the scrimmage, so not from where the ball. Well, I guess he was about there where the tackle was made.
So that'll bring up, that's going to give the Trezevant Bears 30 free yards on 2 personal fouls, an unnecessary roughness, and an unsportsmanlike conduct against South Gibson. So that'll push the ball all the way down to the 37-yard line of South Gibson. There's no time left on the clock here, and it's going to bring an end to the third quarter, so they'll swap ends of the field. The start of the third quarter, South Gibson 29, the Bears 8. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McClain. You're watching .5. You're watching WNWS. Tommy, I just did it. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Legal problems don't always arise Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When you need an attorney, you need them now. This is Bradley Owens of Hardy Martin & Owens Law Firm. Add my cell number to your contacts, 234-2400. That's 234-2400. At Hardy Martin & Owens, we handle all types of legal problems, including personal injury, workers' compensation, divorce and family law, estates, and criminal defense. With offices in Jackson and Trenton, let Hardy Martin & Owens handle all your legal needs. 424-2151 or on my cell, 234-2400.
Tipping the scales in your favor.
All right, ball on the far hash mark, ball on the 33-yard line, man in motion, looking to throw is swing, fires it up. It's going to be a jump ball for it and going to be completed all the way down on the 10-yard line. Pass was complete to number 10 for the Bears, Tyrese Johnson. He did a good job right there jumping up and getting that ball, Tommy.
Yeah, he's got some wide receiver skills out there. I mean, he goes up and gets it. But
he's 6'1", 165 pounds. 11:46 left in the contest. South Gibson 29, the Bears 8. It's in a man in motion and swing, looking to swing out to the right. Going to be pressured and brought down in the backfield by who else? Number 14, Dustin Moore. Going to bring him down way in the backfield. Yeah. So that'll bring up a...
Dustin's had a great job, had a great game on defense.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 15-yard line. Ball on the far hash mark, 11-12 left in this contest. South Gibson nursing a 3-touchdown lead. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. They send a man in motion and false start. Not going to be called. Fires it up and going to be completed to number 10. Again down there, Tyrese Johnson, Rich on the coverage. He picked up about 7 yards on the completion. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal from, what are they going to say, Tommy, the 8?
Yeah.
3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line. 10:35 left in the contest. And, Tommy, you're seeing them air the ball out a little bit here.
Yeah, but they're going to go to the well once too often on that play. They worked it twice, and I think the next time it's going to be picked.
All righty. Rolling out to the right, looking to throw, trying to find a guy out in the flats. Can't. Going to be pressured and sacked! Sacked! Who got to him? Who got to him, Tommy? Who is that?
That is
number 88, Creighton, bringing the wood. Wood sacked with 10:04 left in the contest. That's going to back the Bears way up. Tommy, they just can't stop him, Tommy.
No, it's and like I said, you just key on number 7. That's all Creighton's doing. He's keying on him. He's not going to let him beat him.
Creighton has played out of his mind tonight. He was a player. He was a senior spotlight. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Back, looking to throw. Going to be a jump ball up in the corner. And ball's knocked away right there. Number 6, Caleb Rich got a mitt on it and knocked it loose. The Hornets turn them away again in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
First down. Hornets, that pass was intended for number 12, Trezevant Poulin, the 6-foot, 165-pound senior receiver for the Bears. The Hornets will take over possession on the 15-yard line. First down, Hornets. Ball will be on the far hash mark. 9:30 left in the contest. South Gibson 29, the Bears 8. 21-point advantage in favor of your Hornets. We're 9 minutes away from making history here at the Hornets Nest. What a fun time it's been. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Going to be a handoff to, I don't know.
I think Badin.
Handoff to
no.
Badin.
Badin, yeah.
A handoff to Badin, and he was hit right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing cooking there for the Hornets.
About a half-yard loss.
Yeah, going to lose about a half a yard. Tommy, do you want that?
No, go ahead.
All right, 9:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And Tommy, the Hornets Nest is packed up full tonight on our side, man.
Yeah.
Hornets Nest are coming out. The fans are coming out to support their Hornets.
You watch for a big run to McAllister here.
Looking to throw, fires it up. Pass is complete to number 21, Badin, but he loses the ball. They're going to call it incomplete, Tommy.
Incomplete, yeah. Lost it when he went to the ground.
All right, so that'll bring up 3rd down and long for the Hornets. Ball on the 14-yard line. 8:45 on the clock. Ball is still on the far hash mark. Tonight's action brought to you in part by the fine folks at Young Hughes Insurance Company. Also by Old Town Spaghetti Store, another one of our great sponsors. They've sponsored us for a long time. And also by Sonic of Jackson. All right, 3 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Snap. Going to be pitched out to McAllister. McAllister looking for run room. Breaks the tackle. Still rumbling for yardage. Going to be close to first down yardage. I think he got it, Tommy.
I think he did.
First down, Hornets. What a play right there by number 23, Crazy Legs. Dre McAllister to pick up 11 tough yards around. He spun out of the tackle, fell forward, and picked up first down yardage. All right, Tommy. So the ball will be now on the near hash mark. 8:30 left in the contest. South Gibson with a 21-point advantage.
Yeah, they're looking to eat the clock.
2 receivers to the top. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward and picks up some really tough yardage. Between the tackles goes number 23, a Sharp.
Yeah, that number 55 has got to be twice the size of CJ.
That's Christian Boyd, 6 foot, 300-pound defensive lineman.
Yeah, he's twice the size of CJ, and he hit him in the back. And like I said, got about 3 yards though, so that was a tough 3-yard gain.
All right, 7:44 here left. Ball on the near hash mark. Standard set for South Gibson. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Moore takes the snap, hands it to McAllister. No, Moore calls his own number. He rumbles forward and will fall forward for about 3 yards. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore. He calls his own number, Tommy. And I'll take 3.5, 4 yards every time we snap the ball.
Yeah, he's been watching Ben Roethlisberger or something. He just wanting to scramble out there and get that big body going forward and
lower that shoulder.
Hit
somebody.
Yeah.
All right, that'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 3 or a short 4. It says 4 on the scoreboard, but it looks closer to 3 to me. 7 minutes. Tick, tick, tick. History on the verge of being made here. Receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister rumbles forward and will be really close to first down yardage, Tommy.
Yeah, it's going to maybe
be
a
got it. First down, Hornets, number 23, Crazy Legs. McAllister fights through the middle and gets just enough for the first down. All right, Tommy, ball will be on the 35-yard line for your Hornets near hash mark. South Gibson in the all black and Trezevant in the all white. They're muddy down there, man. How about the field holding up the way it has?
Yeah, it's doing good, but like I said, numbers getting kind of blurry here. Don't go to pass.
Firing it up, looking for a receiver, Rich. And he just dropped it. It went right into his basket, and he just dropped it. It would have been 6 points, Tommy.
Yes.
That's one he's going to want back.
Yeah,
I promise you.
He'll be complaining about that tomorrow.
Yeah. You don't see that out of him very often.
No.
Oh, me. It fell right in his basket, man, and just dropped it.
Yeah,
so that'll bring up.
He's going to lose about 3-4 pounds this week, just thinking about that. He's going to be eating at him.
Right. So it'll bring up second down and go for the Hornets. Tommy, we have a ineligible receiver down the field.
Wow.
5-yard penalty.
Okay.
So we'll have first down again.
Well,
We'll do it again. Maybe they'll stretch him out there and throw it to him again. Maybe give him a second shot.
There you go.
All right, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp breaks off tackles, still scrapping for yards, and will rumble up for about a 3-yard gain. Goes number 25, Jay Sharp. So he'll be 3 yards on the carry to bring up second down. And what do you say, Tommy? 12?
Yeah, 12 yards.
All right. Tick, tick, tick. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this contest. All right, 2 receivers to the top here for the Hornets. And they're going to split another one out there wide with him. McAllister going to take the ball around the left end and will be rumbled up and bottled up before he ran about 15 yards around left end, and Trezevant did a good job of stretching him out and not letting him convert it there.
Yeah, I thought South Gibson was going to get a penalty on that. You had the motion man. CJ just barely got over there and got set before the motion man. You almost had 2 men in motion at the same time.
All right, 5 minutes left in this contest. South Gibson nursing a 21-point lead. Third down and 12. I want to remind all of our fans that tonight's action is brought to you in part by Kelly Services. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. Looking to throw. Going to fire out to Rich.
Go.
Rich looking for running room. Lowers his shoulder and will be upended. Close. Goes around the right end there, Tommy.
Yeah, it's still going to be about 4 yards short of the first down, but good-looking little play. A little swing-out screen over there to Caleb, and the Trezevant defenders just did a good job of staying at home. Are they going for it?
Tommy, I'd like to see them line up and just go under center.
Yeah. I think they're probably going to try to draw them off.
All right. 2 receivers to the top. Man in motion is Rich. And they're going to reset again.
Yeah, they're just trying to draw them off.
And Tommy, Dustin did a great job right there. He called timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. We're going to take the timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted Best Italian Restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Kasasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Kasasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free.
All righty, man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room around the right end. Breaks one tackle, but rumbles forward. First down, Hornets, number 6, Caleb Rich around the right end. Tommy, I do believe that's going to seal the deal, brother.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to be able to come back from this, Tommy.
No, and like I said, I think you're probably going to just a couple more first downs and
milk the clock all the way down.
Yeah.
Ball will be on the 49-yard line near hash mark. South Gibson 29. The Trezevant Bears 8. 3:42 left in the contest. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Standard set here. Man in motion will be Rich. Be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward and fights for tough yardage up the middle. Goes number 23, number 25, a Jay, a Sharp. Tommy, CJ's played a good game tonight.
He has, and like I said, the biggest thing, he's protected that ball. You know, they're in there, you know, grabbing and scratching, trying to get that ball loose, and he's just did a great job holding on to it.
All right, that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Ball is again on the near hash mark. Standard set here for your Hornets. Going to be receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. 2:52 left. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Looking to throw. Going to find Rich.
Oh!
Slipped right through his hands again. Tommy, that's 2 drops tonight for Rich. Tommy,
he's going to lose 6 pounds now.
and Dustin put him right on the money both times. So he just dropped him, man. He just dropped him. I guess the lights are too bright for him. All right, that stops the clock with 2:46 left in the contest. To bring up 3rd down and 7. Going to have 3 receivers to the top. And man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Badin. Badin looking for run room around the left side. Finds some. Lowers his shoulder and fights forward. First down, Hornets. Number 21, Cameron Badin around the left end. And that'll bring up a fresh set of downs for the Hornets, Tommy.
Yeah, that definitely sealed the deal because right now Trezevant has all 3 timeouts, but they have not shown any sign of stopping the offense. So, like I said, probably going to get another first down and then go into victory formation.
All righty. Ball will be all the way up to the 30-yard line for your Hornets, 2 to the bottom. And Dustin waits till the play clock gets to 5. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp is going to be bottled up right there at the line of scrimmage, but that's okay. There's going to be 127 ticks left in this contest. And South Gibson, the Hornets' nest, everybody's standing up and getting ready to rumble down here, man.
Yeah, Trezevant's not calling any timeouts. They're just going to let the clock run. And let's see, is it 2nd down? You could almost go into victory formation now.
All righty. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Ball on the near hash mark. Standard set for South Gibson. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room. Finds some. Cuts up the field. And finally will be pushed out of bounds right on the 14-yard line. Goes number 6, Caleb Rich. 1:26 left in the contest. 29-8.
The only bad thing, he went out of bounds.
Is the advantage for South Gibson. Yep.
You want to stay in bounds, keep that clock running.
And the Hornets, sorry about that, Tommy.
It's all right.
Tommy, do we have a timeout on the field?
No, they like I said, they went out of bounds and stopped the clock, but
wait, do we have a player down?
I think we may have a player down.
Yeah, the trainer's out there tending to a player. We couldn't see it because of the crowd of the Hornets down there on the sidelines. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton.
All right, Tommy, here we're back with you, folks. Sorry about that.
Number 11.
It was number 11 there. He got up on his own power. That's for Landis Nori on that was the player that was down. And the ball is on the 14-yard line.
Well, they're standard formation.
All right, going to be a handoff to, was that McAllister or Sharp?
I could not see. Looks like CJ.
Yeah, it was number 25. Bangs it up the middle for about 4 yards. Goes number 25, a J Sharp. And Tommy, you could take a knee right here.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what they're going to do. Probably take one more snap, and they may do it. But under a minute to go, like I said, Trezevant's not using any other timeouts to stop the clock. So down to 10, you could take two. Yeah, you could take a knee.
All right, they're going to have 2 receivers to the top, 2 receivers to the bottom. And man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff, and Moore calls his own number, rumbles forward, and into the end zone. Touchdown! Wow. Hornets with 37 seconds left in the contest. Moore calls his own number and just rumbles forward into the end zone for the touchdown, Tommy.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, like I said, I didn't. I thought he was just going to take the knee, just get up there and fall down, but
all right, the PAT unit will come on for the Hornets. Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Michael Bell on for the kick. All right. Snap, set, kick. Good. All righty, that's going to extend the lead out for South Gibson. South Gibson 35, the Bears 8. And Tommy, you know, it's our 12th game we've covered this year. You weren't there, and were you at the Trenton game?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. The jamboree type thing.
The jamboree. So, yeah, this is right. This is our 12th game to cover because the jamboree, 10 regular season games now are. We'll be on the road next Friday to Raleigh, Egypt, in Memphis.
Yes, sir.
We were there last year for a playoff game.
Is that where we played last year?
In Raleigh, Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Remember the little tunnel we had to climb up? Had to climb up to get into to get on top of the box there.
Right.
All right, ball is all teed up. And the ball is kicked away and will be fielded by the Bears, big number 8. And that boy can move. He's fixing to hit somebody and hurt him.
Yeah.
Number 8 there, Marquell Daly. Now, you never seen a 225-pound man run that fast, and that's the end of it, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Tommy, I just, you know, as the last play comes in here, I'm going to tell you something, man. I just can't tell you how proud I am of these kids.
Yeah. They've played hard all year and believed in the system, and going to have one more snap, and but you got a bunch of new players in there. Look for the bomb. That's about the only thing they've got left to do. So, and like I said, this kid can throw it.
All right, snap. Looking to throw.
Nope.
And
sacked. I can't see the number. That should about end it. Clock stopping on the placement of the ball. They should start it back up with 19 seconds to go. No, they called timeout, so I'm not sure who the timeout was called against. But a timeout called. A lot of fresh players getting in there. Did you see who the sack was, Stephen? I did not see who got the sack.
I didn't either. I was distracted with.
Yeah. One more play probably, unless something drastic happens. But like I said, a lot of fresh young players getting in there, get them some time in a playoff
That's good
game.
to see. That's good to see out there. I see number 1 Hardwick. I see number 10 Stidham. I see number 27 Michael Bell. I see number 32 Jonathan Perez. I see number 3 well, he's a starter. I see Estes out there, back, gonna fire it up.
No.
And gonna be pushed out of bounds with Tommy. They stopped the clock. He got out of bounds.
That didn't take but 8 seconds.
It got out of bounds at a second
man.
down or third down in Westview.
Forever. Man.
Looks like number 80. Tommy, I'm having a hard time making out them numbers.
Oh yeah, it's
having a real hard time making out those numbers. I see Wallace out there, Garrett Wallace.
Right.
And so second down in Westview. Several players subbing in. Number 83 just checked into the game. It's Deloach.
What's this? No,
That's it.
That's
it. The Hornets have made history right here at the Hornets Nest, hosting a playoff game and knock off the Trezevant Bears. Tommy, before we say anything else, man, I tip my hat to the Bears, man.
Yeah.
They came in and you know they did play hard. They had some terrible mistakes, but I think their kids played hard. And congratulations to the Bears on a successful season for them. They'll finish the season now 4-7. They line up and shake hands, and I wish them a safe travel home. I wish them safe travels home.
Yeah, and best of luck to them. Like I said, they played hard. They got to the playoffs, and wish them the best. And like I said, hope they hope it gets continue to improve. Hope to see them again next year with the same results. But anyway, hats off to Trezevant, and like I said, but all the fanfare tonight belongs to the boys in the orange and black.
Oh, man, how about I cut my mic on? Been a long time coming
for
these Hornets, man, and safe travels to the Bears. And they're going to line up and shake hands with everybody.
Yeah.
It's a final. South Gibson 36, the Bears 8, as they win their first playoff game in school history here November the 3rd, 2017. How about that, two-time?
Yes, sir. And I want to next week. I hope we have a great fan base travel with us. But if you don't, we'll be giving you the game at least on audio. So, if you can make it to the game, come out and support your Hornets, because they've worked hard for it. And this may be the year.
A long road trip to Memphis next Friday night. Tommy, I cannot say how much I appreciate Bradley Owens for stepping up and covering this game for us, covering the fee that the TSSAA charges. So thank you again, Bradley Owens. I appreciate you very much. I thank all of our sponsors, Hometown Pharmacy, Centennial Bank, Quality Fence. Without them, it's just not possible to do this. Precision Auto Body. Wireless Dimensions, that's me, baby. The WD. Yay. It's final here, folks. We will see you guys next Friday night. I'm gonna pack this show up, and I'm gonna go down there and celebrate with the Hornets as well on our first playoff win here in school history. South Gibson 36, the Bears 8. It's final. The coaches are exchanging pleasantries, and I love to see it, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
I love to see it. All right, folks, until next Friday night, stay safe out there. We'll be live in some capacity, either in audio or audio and video, one of the two. Depends on if we can cough up a sponsor. But until next Friday night, we'll see you guys then. You guys stay safe and stay dry. It's been awful wet here lately. All right, guys, this is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You've just watched WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. You witnessed history. South Gibson with its first playoff win in school history here at the Hornets Nest. It's final. South Gibson 36, the Bears 8. We'll see you guys next Friday night. Until then, good night.